Hello, happy Saturday evening. Is anybody there? Is anybody there? Hello. Well, I'm going to get straight on because I've got a few beers to try. We didn't have time. We had quite a lot of wines to taste last night. And it took ages, didn't it? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 beers and a couple of ciders, and I've just realised that I've got 2 San Miguel. Hi Heather, how are you? Happy Saturday evening. Hope you had a nice day. Hope you've got out for a walk today. So I've just realised I've got San Miguel in a bottle and San Miguel in a can. So I'm not going to open them both. I'm just going to open the... Silly me. Silly me. Who else is with me? Say hello. Sorry about my hair. I've just washed it and it's looking a bit wild, isn't it? So I'm going to first of all try San Miguel. And I've got my nice fancy wine glasses. This is my favourite wine glass. This is my favourite beer glass that I got from, did I get it from Belgium? Got it from Belgium when we visited the Zot brewery. Or what was it, Half Moon? Half Man brewery we went to. So, brewery, yeah. Half Moon brewery. Hi Amanda. Hi Gaynor. I'm sorry I'm leaning forward like this because I can't see. I need my glasses on really. So anyway, I'm going to go all fancy and put my pinny on again. But I just thought, well, who am I trying to kid? I'm in my pyjamas because it's Saturday night and no one's going anywhere. I bet you lot are all in your pyjamas as well. My daughter says she's been living in her leggings. Anyway, so if you're wanting to feel a little bit special when you're trying your alcohol-free beers, have a nice glass. I've told you before where I get a lot of my glasses from. And that one's from the second-hand shop in France that we always go to. Right, here we go. San Miguel. And I've had a few of these Budweisers, right? Budweiser Zero. And I think that is still going to be my favourite, but we'll see. I've not tried some of these. And I've got Brewdog Punk AF. My daughter recommended that to me, but it's supposed to be alcohol-free IPA, and I don't think I like IPA. I don't think I like ale, so we'll see. And you can see here, right, because we're trying to get into some... everyone's in the PJs. I bet there's nobody. You know what I like to dress up on a Friday and pretend like I'm going somewhere special, but on a Saturday, you just want to get slugged up, don't you? You just want to get nice and cosy. So, thank you for joining me. San Miguel. And what I was just saying then, before I lost my train of thought, was we're getting into better habits. And one of the things, did you get Copperberg? I didn't get Copperberg because I didn't see it. What I've been doing since December, because I knew I was doing dry January. Since December, I've been collecting non-alcoholic drinks from different supermarkets that I've been to. And they've been like Sainsbury's, Tesco, Lidl, Aldi. I don't think I've bought any from Aldi. But I've just been picking them up when I've seen them, basically buying anything that's non-alcoholic. So I can just try everything. So I have bought everything, but we're going to try them. Right, San Miguel, cheers. What are you all drinking? Hi, Rachel. No, I didn't get Copperberg. But do you know what I'm thinking about Copperberg? I'm thinking that's going to be... I think that's going to be too sweet for me. San Miguel. I don't know where I've got this. Oh, yeah, I do. So, the cans... I haven't written down the San Miguel bottles, but... The 4 San Miguel cans, £4, they were from Asda, and it's 0.05%, and for the 330ml can, and it's 24 calories per 100 grams and 1.7 grams of sugar. So that's not bad. That's not bad. So let's have a go. Going up my nose. That's quite nice. I'm quite liking that. I'm not a connoisseur of tasting beer or anything, so I don't know how to explain it other than, do you want to taste it, Gary? Do you want to taste? Come and have a taste. Oh. Give me, he can sit here and try it and...
You've got to get off the chair to
yeah, I know. You can just sit there, no one can see you. You try that one, San Miguel.
I'm not bothered about them seeing me.
San Miguel. It's not bad, is it?
Yeah, not bad. It's not like a lager beer, is it? It's more like
Like what?
a wheaty beer, isn't it?
It's like a wheaty beer.
Yeah, one of them types.
It's like a wheaty beer.
Something like that.
Right, so I'm going to enjoy... I'm really thirsty. I've been waiting till 7 o'clock. So you get in bad habits, don't you, on a Saturday night? You know, if you're pregnant and you've stopped drinking, make the most of changing your habits. Because I think when you're pregnant, you just tell yourself, right, I'm not drinking. Your body sort of accepts it. So, you know, when you're not pregnant, you're a bit tempted, aren't you? So if you can, you know, use that opportunity. Oh, yeah, I don't mind that. Right, shall we go hook on straight into... Right, I think this is going to be one of the more expensive ones. So I've got Peroni, but I'm going to try Stella. Stella, where did I get the Stella from? Stella, where did I get Stella from? So Stella was from... So we got Stella from Lidl. Oh, and by the way, have I written down the San Miguel? How much was the San Miguel? Oh, the San Miguel was £4 for 4. The Stella Artois is $2.99 from Lidl. And I haven't written what's in it. Per 100... oh, hang on. 18 calories per 100 mils, but 76... Oh, hang on. 76 calories per 100 mil. So... Oh. No, I'm lying. 18 kilocalories per 100 mil. So it doesn't tell you how much sugar's in it, but there's 60 calories in that bottle. So that's not too bad, is it? But it doesn't tell you how much sugar's in it. So you've got to watch your sugar. You should all... Hi, Chelsea. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Lauren. Happy Saturday. Isn't it nice? Nice to be together, isn't it, in our PJs? Is anybody actually dressed? I've just had a shower. Anyway, so Stella. Now, Stella's something I would like. I didn't realise you could get alcohol-free lager. Whoa, Amanda, this is exciting news for you because the deal is, right, is that the wine, it's not there yet. I've no doubt in another 5 or 10 years it's going to get there, right? And beers, there's no need. So if you're going to be pregnant, as it gets nicer and we're going outside and the pubs open up again, maybe in summer, the beers are really good. I don't know what it is. I think they just brew it for a shorter period, don't they? And sorry, but I do like drinking out of the bottle. I just do. I'm a northern girl. Right, Stella Artois. There's only 60 calories in that bottle. I'm liking that. Where did I say? Lidl. But the problem is with places like Lidl, they tend to have things in and then they go, don't they? That is proper nice. Cheers. Cheers! And I'm not going to have a hangover in the morning. I'm going to enjoy drinking my beers tonight. Right, so we've done Stella. That's a bit... Stella, I'm guessing, tastes like Stella. It's not normally what I'd buy because isn't Stella a bit more... Usually a bit stronger, isn't it? So I wouldn't normally buy Stella. I usually buy the weak and weary ones that you get in little bottles, the French lager. But that San Miguel is a bit more wheaty. I knew there was a taste that he would know that I'm not.
Bye.
Who was that?
Oh, Johnny just accidentally almost miscalled him.
All right. Right, Peroni. Peroni's quite expensive in the pub, isn't it? When you get it in the pub.
Flavourless and too fizzy.
Well, I like fizzy though.
Yeah, but it's flavourless and
Well,
expensive.
It is. That's your opinion. I like Peroni.
Yeah,
so
you liked Kaltenberg better, didn't you, when you thought you was getting Peroni?
Right, it's from Tesco, so you get 4 of them. Peroni, that's 0%, 0.0%. It's a 330ml bottle, and there is 22 calories per 100 grams, 3 grams of sugar, so that's not too bad. Right, he says it's too fizzy and it's flavourless, but he likes them wheaty ones. I don't like them.
I don't like
wheaty ones. Like Hogarden and all that lot, I don't like them.
No, but I used to get your Kaltenberg in a Peroni glass because you liked Peroni.
I don't.
But when you went to buy yourself,
I'm not sure I like that. Will you taste it? Tell me what it tastes like. Because I like that. That Stella's nice. That's my favourite so far. So you taste that Peroni. Does it just taste like normal Peroni?
No.
It's funny tasting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got a funny taste to it and it's like watery. It's like water with something in it.
It's 0.0%. It tastes...
Yeah, but it tastes watery. It tastes like if you'd watered beer down, but
Are you listening?
beer with a bit of something in it, like a bit of lime or something.
It's got a funny taste, hasn't it?
It's watery and it's flat. They've saved old fizz for other stuff. For expensive stuff.
What are you on about, this saved old fizz for expensive stuff? Hi, Andrew. Hi, Joanne. Could get alcohol free, then I would have just... Oh, Amanda, you need to... Got an alcoholic advent calendar. However, some of the beers have... Ooh. Oil in them so I can't drink them. Honestly, it makes you feel like you're not... And if you like drinking lager, you know, and you're really struggling with missing out because you're pregnant, you know... It's much better to buy these. And the reason I'm doing this taste, you're going to have to find your own, you know, what you prefer yourself, because everybody likes different beers. But that, to me, when I go in the pub, I like Peroni, but I'm not feeling that. It tastes a bit different. I'm not sure what they've done with that. Right. So I'm going to go on to this Bavaria, and I've not written down on my list. I got a box of them. I think I got that Bavaria. I've got a feeling I got a box. There's a box like that of maybe about 8 of them. I think I got it from Sainsbury's, but I didn't write it down, so I don't know. Right, so this calls for let's have this fancy glass. Let's have it. That's from, don't look at all fingerprints on it, but that's from, I collected that in Belgium as well. Beck's Blue. Yeah, Beck's, I've had Beck's before. It's really good. So Beck's is a really good non-alcoholic. It's supposed to be amazing. Right then, Charlie. Hiya, Charlie. Charlie's my daughter. She's mine. Oh, I can't see her as well. Right. Have you tried Bavaria, Charles? It's nice when you pour it out, though, because you can see, you know... It does look like you're in a pub, and I cannot, still, I'm reeling, Amanda, that you didn't know you could get non-alcoholic. Where have you been? Where have you been? Non-alcoholic beers. Alcohol-free is supposed to be amazing. Right, come on, I can read you now. Oh, I'm a bit more comfy here. Hi, Jessica. I saw it online. Oh. Right, so this is Bavaria. You reckon this is nice? Will you shut up with that phone?
I just turned it on.
No, it always turns itself on. You've got to turn it off.
Well, I did. I just wasn't as quick as you might have done it.
Charlie, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I don't know whether it's not fizzy. I don't know. Gary, come and taste this one. That tastes flat and
tell me to read my book and then you tell me to get out of my chair every 10
Well,
seconds.
yeah, but I can't explain how it tastes. You're better at explaining how it tastes.
What, without swearing?
Stop it! Do you like that? That's another one with a funny taste, isn't it?
Mm.
What's that funny taste? I wish somebody could describe this funny taste. It's almost like a tinge of sweetness, isn't it?
Yeah, sweet, but
It's like maybe it's sweet because it's not been fermented as long, do you think?
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. What is it?
That's the Bavaria.
Well, they do. Bavaria ones, they ferment slightly, don't they?
I don't like that. Bavaria, I don't like that. I don't like it, Charlie. This Stella is still my number one drinker, or just a social drinker. Well, Amanda, if you're a social drinker, while we're in lockdown, just make the most of getting into good habits, you know. Right. So Peroni, did I say that's got a funny taste? Right, this is my favourite, and I'm going to open it. And I'm going to use my fancy. Look at him. Oh, Zot. Well, when we went to visit that brewery in Belgium, that were an interesting day. My brother says the Heineken no alcohol is the best. I suppose everyone... Hiya, Sam. I suppose everybody's got their own preferences like you do with beer, but, you know, I've spent a fair bit of cash just buying all these different ones because I really wanted to... You'll have to pardon me. I'm going to be burping because I'm drinking all this fizzy stuff. Now, look at that. I don't know whether you can see, but it's got a nice bit of fizz going on there. It's a nice bit of fizz. That looks good, that. That looks really good. I'm going to pour a bit more out. But that is, and I think if you pour it out, you do feel like you're having a bit of a drink, don't you? Ah, good. Good. That's going in my good pile. That's going in my good pile. San Miguel, was that the one that tasted funny? Oh no, that was the one I quite liked, but it was a bit wheaty. Right, now this one here. This one is interesting. Right, I don't know, Budweiser. Right, I forgot to tell you, Budweiser cans. I got those, a pack of 4 from Lidl. $2.99. I don't think that's bad because it does taste like beer. Hi, Zosha. How are you today with your babies? Budweiser, $2.99 Lidl, so 46 calories and there's 0% sugar, it says. So that's 46 calories in that, no alcohol. That is my top tip. It's from Lidl. And what worries me is that they're going to not sell it sometimes because the Budweiser, I like that. Really good. Really good. Right, I'll tell you what I came across. Erdinger. Right, I don't know whether anybody's heard of this. Erdinger beer. Right. I picked it up in Tesco. I'm going to show you it. See, I know it's backwards, but see if you can recognise that label. Right. And this Erdinger beer... So you can buy it in just single bottles. So it's £1.30 for a single bottle. It's a 500ml bottle, 125 calories, 26.5 grams of sugar. So it's got a lot of sugar in it. But what I found interesting is it said it's got folic acid and B12 in it. But I think that... Mind you, it's a 500ml bottle, but it's got a lot of sugar. It's got 26.5 grams of sugar in it, which I'm not liking. Can they not? It nearly was good, that. Right. No, I'm not. I'm drinking it out of the bottle. Right, let's have a see. Interesting, this, isn't it? Refreshingly isotonic drink. Oof. Contains less than 0.5% alcohol. Nice. Eh?
It shut you up.
It did shut me up. Because it's nice and fizzy. I'm going to pour some out to see what colour it is. Do you want to taste this one? Have you heard of that before? Yeah. Never heard of it. So nice. Look at them bubbles. See, I wanted to see how fizzy it was. Well, that's nice and fizzy, that, and I like fizzy, but it's almost like got a fresh.
It's quite nice.
That is, it is quite nice, that, but it's got a lot of sugar in it. In that bottle, there's 26.5 grams of sugar. So just be careful. Right, can we drink the... Right, Amanda, I am not sure. Zosha, you might be better to answer this because, you know, obviously I'm doing dry January and I'm theoretically drinking a minute amount of alcohol in these at 0.05%. I guess you've got to interpret it how you will, because the advice that we give you is to drink no alcohol at all, because people are unsure. But obviously the 0.05% alcohol is better than drinking a 4 or 5% beer, you know. But I think it is definitely a consideration, so you know that you're safe. Like, for example, that Budweiser is 0.0%. So it says Budweiser 0. There's no alcohol in that. So I would recommend that. That's my top recommendation. It's light, it's crispy, it's clean, it's fizzy. And that's nice. And actually, it's got B12 and folic acid in it, so it says. However, it's not 0%. It says it's less than 0.5%. I think sometimes they can't get it all out. But what bothers me about that is it's got a lot of sugar in it. So when you're thinking about getting a healthier diet, not only look at the calories in it, but look how much sugar is in things. Because, you know, like a lot of yogurts and things like that, in the past, they used to say, oh, fat-free, but they'd have loads and loads of sugar in them. So always look at the sugar content. So, you know, I'd probably people don't really know, Amanda, because the advice is just don't drink any alcohol. But, you know, it's difficult, isn't it? So I would always recommend looking out for the ones that... So look out for the ones that are 0.0%, because you know that they have got nothing in it. But for me, people like me who just want to cut down on alcohol, you know, maybe when you've had your baby and you just want, you know, you don't want to drink because you've got a young baby to look after, you know, some of these other very low alcohol ones are a consideration. But the advice is always no alcohol in pregnancy, because they don't know how much is safe. So I think I'd get sick of that after a few swigs. I think I'd get sick of that. It has got a trace of sweetness in it that I can taste. Right, now then, Charlie, Brewdog, Punk AF. I just got one of these just to try, but I'm not expecting to like it because I don't like IPA, I don't think, or it's not my beer of choice. Right, Brewdog, that was from Sainsbury's, and it says it's 0.5%. See, it says on there alcohol free. It says on there alcohol free IPA, but it does say on the back. Oh, it says on the back 0.5%. So actually, it's not alcohol free. It's very low alcohol. So I'm not sure whether they're being a bit naughty there. They're being a bit naughty. Oh! Oh no! Gary! Something's happened.
Have you shook it up?
I didn't shook it up. I didn't shake it up. Please will you get me some kitchen roll?
Did you shook it up?
Oh, it's going everywhere. It's a good job I've got a... Oh, Gary! Please will you... Why are you going to have it? Please, will you get... It's exploded.
Just get all them other bottles off. I'll just pour it off tray into your mouth.
Oh, Gary, it's really... Do you think... Oh, it's all right. It's gone. It's calmed itself down. Why didn't you bring the full roll? Please, will you bring the full roll?
Oh, I didn't know you'd poured all of it on the side.
Well, it just did its own thing. Hiya, Rose. Hi, Amanda. Right. I've opened it. I'm absolutely swimming in it now. Swimming in it. Right. Ooh. I know I'm not gonna like this.
Oh, you're telling yourself that. You've drunk plenty of mine.
Look at it. It's got one of them ice cream heads on it. I can't be doing with that ice cream. You know when you pour it out and the head's about that big on it? I don't like that. Why does it need a big head on it like that? Right. Is that a good IPA? You need to come and taste this. Because I don't like IPA. Because it's got funny taste, but that's why I don't drink IPA. Will you just taste it? Is that a good IPA?
A bit hoppy for me, but it's nice.
It's a bit hoppy, but it's nice if you like IPA. So someone who likes IPA is good.
Nice, yeah.
It smells nice.
I can smell it. I can't smell it. None of them others have much flavour.
Let me smell.
Much smell to them. But,
No, I don't like that, but that's good, is
it's
it?
very hoppy, that. Yeah, it's quite a hoppy one. It's nice. I could drink that.
It's
I
quite...
could drink that.
Well, you drink it. You have it.
All right, I will do.
You have it.
Cheers. Is this my prize?
That's your prize, yeah.
My prize for
Well
turning
done.
up.
You want to stick your head in and wave? Stick your head in and wave.
I've gone over here now.
It's gone over there now.
I've gone over here
Fine.
now. Don't be calling me back as soon as I've got back to me.
Right, now. Right, now I'm excited because I've got cider. I've got cider.
Should we start with cider?
Why should I start with cider?
No, we'll start with cider. Don't you want to be?
Thatcher's.
Then pasties, then wine.
No, not pasties than wine. No. Right. Thatcher's. I like a cider. Ooh. I like a cider. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, everything's wet.
First walking cider.
Shut up. Shut up. Crank.
Should have shouted that one, shouldn't I?
Never mind porking cider. That's Holly Willoughby said that. Right, are we ready? Are we ready? You're making me laugh. Stop laughing. You're making me laugh. You're making me laugh. My arm's sore. Oh. It's nice if you like fizzy apple juice. That's what it's nice. That's all I'm saying. But then it's non-alcoholic, isn't it? It hasn't got that special taste. Right. Thatcher's Zero. I couldn't read any of the information on the back because it's too small. And I don't know where I got it from, but I picked it... Probably Sainsbury's. I think I picked it up in Sainsbury's. Right, this Stowford Press. Where did I get this Stowford Press from? Stowford Press. I don't know how much it was, but it was from Asda. Stowford Press. Are you burping over there?
You keep making me get out of my chair to drink fizzy cubbins.
That's a bit more like the Stowford Press I remember. That's not as fizzy as that, and I like the fizziness of it, but that Stowford Press, it's got that. Do you want to come here and taste the difference in these ciders, and you can tell me?
I've read about half a page.
Yeah, well, you can read your book in a minute.
I can't.
Read your book in a minute. Right, taste that. Does that, or does it not just taste like...
It's be apple juice, won't it? Because that's what cider is, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
apple juice.
just taste it then. Because I think this Stowford Press one has that taste of Stowford Press. That's just like fizzy apple juice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah? But it does, it's not, it could do with being a bit fizzier. But it does have that definitely different taste, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't it?
That's that cider taste, yeah.
It does. So, it was worth doing this little experiment because
It's low alcohol in it, though, so they've fermented that for a little bit.
They've fermented it.
Half a %.
Right, right, okay. So
You
that's...
get that flavour, yeah.
Yeah, so that's...
That's apple juice and that's cider, yeah.
Right, so that's the difference. That's 0. Thatcher's 0. And I think half of it is the marketing. It looks like you're having a bottle of cider. It's packaged up that way. It's packaged up to look like an adult drink. It's packaged up not to look like apple juice. But it does taste like fizzy apple juice. Whereas this one, it has been fermented a little bit, but it does say on the front there, low alcohol. Oh. Excuse me. But that's 0.5%. So... But brewing it a little bit has just given it that little bit of a cidery taste. So something to consider just if you're cutting down on alcohol and you just fancy having an alcohol-free-ish month. But sweet. So, right, and I wanted to... go through these, and you know the ones that I like the best. So San Miguel's not too bad, let me remind myself, but a little bit hoppy. Stella, so the Stella is alcohol free. The San Miguel is not. So all the beers that I like the best are 0.0%. The Stella Artois, really good. That's really good. And my star, if you just like, a light lager. I don't like the IPAs, but he said that Brewdog's nice, and he's not even doing dry January. And he said it's nice. Charlie, what are you saying? In the UK, anything 0.5% and below can be labelled as alcohol free. Can it? Can it? I didn't know that. Why is that? Because they're lying, aren't they? It has got some alcohol in it. Right, so the Budweiser, that's my winner. And I'll just remind you where I got it from. And, don't blame me if you buy Budweiser and you don't like it. You'll have to try them all yourself. But I'm just telling you what I like. Budweiser, so that was from Lidl. $2.99 for 4 cans. 46 calories, so that's okay. And while we're getting into good habits, they're not in season at the moment, but I've got some really nice strawberries. I've got grapes and blueberries. So blueberries, they're not as sweet as sometimes they are, but the strawberries are lovely. And just, if a Saturday night you'd just be nibbling on, like we normally have loads of crisps and stuff like that, but, just having something like this that's really nice to nibble on. And if you didn't know, the dark red fruits like blueberries and the red grapes, they've got, they're full of antioxidants. That's what's in the skin that's really, really good for you. So just try and, when you go to the supermarket, think, I'll have those treats for a Saturday night instead of 4 bags of crisps and nuts and salted nuts and stuff like that. And I just wanted to quickly mention to you something that I forgot in my live on Friday, yesterday. And that was just about a lot of people don't know what a diuretic is. I only ever really came across the word diuretic. I've eaten Charlie, share bar of Aero. What flavour? Anyway, a diuretic, I only really heard that word when I started doing my nursing in 2005. It's not really a word that you come across a lot. But what it means is a diuretic is something that promotes diuresis. And diuresis is just the process of the kidneys making wee. So a diuretic is something that makes you wee more. And some you might have heard of some older people having water tablets, and that's what happens with water tablets. But there are some substances that are diuretics, and alcohol is a diuretic, and also caffeine is a diuretic as well. So that's why you find yourself, so say you're not on a low alcohol, you're going out all out, full out on a night out, and you drink alcohol all night, and you're up weeing all night, and then in the morning, even though you've had four drinks or four, glasses of lager or whatever, you still wake up in the morning really, really dehydrated, even though you've been drinking beer all night. And it's because it's a diuretic. So it makes you wee out more than you're drinking in. So that's what makes you dehydrated. And when you're dehydrated, you get headaches. So I am always telling women in pregnancy to make sure they drink enough. Because if you're dehydrated, it can make your heart rate go faster, and that can then make baby's heart rate go a little bit faster if you're really dehydrated. So just make sure you drink plenty of water. And I'm going to share with you a little story about once a lady I met, and I was working out the puzzle, and I'd been sent round to check a pulse rate because her pulse rate was really high. She'd already had a baby and her pulse rate was really high still. And she was a fit young lady, and I just couldn't understand why her heart rate was so high. And I asked her, because, the first thing you think of is she really, really dehydrated? Because her heart rate's really high. Is she making sure she's drinking plenty of water? And I said to her, do you drink plenty? Are you making sure you're drinking plenty? And she said, yeah, I do. I drink plenty. And I said, well, what do you drink? I said, do you drink water? I said, you don't drink Coca-Cola, do you? And she said, yes, I drink 2 litres of it in the night. Well, if any of you know, you probably all know that there's a lot of caffeine in Coca-Cola, and caffeine is a diuretic. So she thought she was drinking a lot of fluid, but she was drinking a lot of caffeine, which is a diuretic. So she was probably really, really thirsty in the night because she was making herself so dehydrated by constantly drinking Coca-Cola. So Coca-Cola's bad. Coca-Cola's bad because it's full of caffeine, and it rots your teeth. Even if it's sugar-free, it's the acid in it. It's not good for your teeth. So the best thing to drink, the healthiest thing to drink is water. That's really good at hydrating you. So that's that first thing. And what else I was going to tell you about? Oh, the other thing I was going to tell you about. So yesterday on my live, I mentioned to you a really, really good book to get, which is This Naked Mind by Annie Grace. There's loads and loads of really helpful YouTube clips of her explaining how you can get support when you want to reduce alcohol intake, and some really helpful answers to different sorts of things. Hopefully, I'm working tomorrow, but if I find some helpful clips, I'll share them with you. And one of the things I learned that was just amazing. I'm burping again, excuse me. One of the amazing things that I learned when I read that book that blew my socks off was, when a lot of people say you stop drinking, then you start sleeping better. Well, I thought, why do you not sleep better? Because so if you go out drinking all night and you have a skinful, why do you not sleep? And she explains, and I'm probably not going to explain it that well, so you'll have to get the book and have a read for yourself. But basically what she says is the body constantly tries to maintain homeostasis. So the body's always trying to balance everything out. So you do something to it and then it tries to balance everything out with hormones, different hormones being produced. And she says, because alcohol is a depressant, you drink loads of alcohol, so that depresses everything. And she said what your body does is produce different hormones to bring you up, to liven you up, to counteract the effects of the alcohol depressing everything. So, and I thought, well, that makes sense, because you know, a lot of people say that you're going to have a drink and you're going to have a livener. That's why sometimes if you're feeling tired, you'll have a drink, because your hormones are in a constant battle to make everything in balance, to get back to homeostasis in the body. So what happens if you drink a lot of alcohol? Then you go to bed, and she says once the alcohol has been processed and is out of your system, you get rid of the depressive things because the alcohol's getting out of your system. But then what happens is your body is still full of all these other hormones that are trying to waken you up. So the alcohol's left your system and you're left with all these buzzing hormones, and that's why. And she says, I'm pretty sure she said it's 5 hours after you stop drinking, that's very often when you wake up. And I thought, that's right, you know, because if you stop drinking at night, 11 o'clock, you're waking up at 4 or 5 o'clock, aren't you? You know, and you think, oh, I just need a week, but that's why. So there's really clever explanations about why alcohol does the things it does and why it disrupts your sleep. And it also says, you know, it really interrupts that normal sleep process of you getting tired in the evening. And what I've found when I've given up alcohol is that I go to bed earlier because I feel tired. And if you start drinking in the evening, you liven up. You know, it's a livener, but your poor body's like this all the time, trying to balance everything out. So actually having a month off alcohol-free is a really, really good opportunity to have a recalibration, a reset, have a think about whether you want to be drinking, you know, that much, and whether you're drinking a healthy amount, and whether you're keeping it within 14 units in a week. And if you're not, maybe just having a think about, is it just a bad habit? Because if you put your mind to it, you can change habits. You know, it might take a lot longer than the 21 days. It might take 10 weeks. But hey, I stopped having sugar in my coffee and it's stuck, you know. So wish you all good luck, and I hope the live that I did yesterday has really helped show you and make you aware of some of the constant bombarding that's telling you that alcohol is the elixir of life, because there's no doubt in it. If you start delving into statistics, it's frightening. It's frightening, and there's no doubt that tonight, actually, I feel all right, and I've been doing my little sewing things, and it's keeping me active, and it's 7:45 now. So I'll probably have, I'll put corks in some of these. I'll probably have a couple of these, and then I'll probably have a cup of tea. And the more days that go on, the less it's bothering me. You know, even Gary's having a beer, a couple of beers, but he's never drunk as much as me anyway. So now it's time. And, when I got it pointed out to me about everything bombarding you, what it's doing is it's getting into your subconscious that says, drink, get smashed, it's cool, it's going to make you really relaxed, when it's not true. It's not true. It's a big money-making machine, and you should be really, really careful that you don't slip into really unhealthy habits. And I think if you're not drinking because you're pregnant for 9 months, that is such a good time. That's such a good time to get in some really, really healthy habits that you can maintain once baby's been born. And, don't let people tell you that it's boring not to drink, because sometimes I just think they're a bit jealous that they're not able to go, do you know what, I'm having a break from it. And if you know anybody who's having dry January or having some time off, you know, try and make it a bit easier for them. Say, is there anything else I can get you to drink? Or, you know, anyway, rant over. And I'll tell you what I'll be doing tonight. I'll be doing a bit of me sewing me bunnies, but I'm also gonna have a reminisce with me books. So this is our house in France. And I don't think I've got any pictures of it here. But anyway, I'm hoping to share, beautiful castle there is there. I'm hoping to share, see if there's a picture. I bet we haven't even got a picture of the house, have we? Have we? Oh, I'm just looking for a picture of the front of our house. I don't think I've got one. Oh, I might have. No, I haven't. Got a picture of some cows. Anyway. Oh yeah, I have. I'll show you when I get to go back there. So that's our house in France. It's a bit boxy. It looks better from the back. Looks better from a distance. Looks better from the back. So hopefully when we do get there, and that's our lovely swing in the back garden. When we eventually do get back to France, I'm going to do some lives there and show you round and show you the chateau, and we'll have such good fun. So anyway, hang in there. This lockdown business will get easier. Look after each other, and I'll speak to you soon. Okie dokie. Bye.